That might possibly be the best amp in the freaking Helix. Yo, yo, yo! What's up, people? We're looking at the big Helix again, as we frequently do, because those Line 6 people do not sit around on their lazy bums and think about, you know, what to do with all the money that they got from you. No, they invest the money into more R&D, and they will make the Helix, which is now old. I mean, it's an older piece of gear, but they continuously make it better and throw stuff in there. In the 3.5 update, they gave us the ability to move cabs around and completely revamped the cab interface. And I did criticize it for being very CPU intensive, and a lot of you, rightfully so, said, yeah, but Henning, there's a whole second DSP on it. And that is true. And I didn't go into this just when I bitched about the pitch stuff and said, well, if I load up anything of the multi-pitch or a polyphonic pitch, it's really eating up so many resources that you can barely do anything else. Let me show you what people pointed out. So right here, if you're only using one of these lines, so the top line right there, then yeah, that is one DSP, and you can use like a pitch and maybe, you know, your amp, but not a lot more. Of course, if you're connecting this to the second DSP, then you can use double. But that is for going in with one instrument or another. You could, you know, do a mic or a bass or whatever. So on the big Helix, what I said wasn't true. No, you actually had twice the DSP. However, what I said held true on the HX Stomp and the Stomp XL, which is also updated, has the same software, can run all that stuff, but only has one DSP and one path. As far as I understand, I'm gonna get corrected in the comments anyway. That's not what this is about. Today, we're looking at 3.6, which mathematically is 0.1 more. So what did they add? They added 3 new amps, one of them for bass, we're gonna look at that, bass cabs, new cabs, new effects. And I guess we're gonna get right into it. So this isn't a 4-hour video. I have a very simple preset here, which is really just input and an amp, a cab, and a bit of reverb, as far as I can tell. So let's go up there. It's a spring reverb. We have the Blue Bell, which is a Vox Blue Alnico, I guess. A 112, that's one of the new cabs, so we're going to use that together with a Grammatico GSG. And there is already a Grammatico in there, actually 3 different models, which are now renamed to Grammatico LG Normal, Bright, and Jumped or something like this. So they've been renamed because now there's a new Grammatico amp. I think that is dumblish. We're going to check this out with the Shabbat Puma, because I just got her and she's a beaut, and she's beautiful for those sounds. Also, I think the amp has the same color in the literature. So that is the Grammatico, and we're gonna look at well, drive, bass, mid, treble, presence, channel volume. If you look at this stuff, the jazz, rock, OD switch, this is Dumble territory. So you've got this really warm, thick, clean, which is very Dumble-esque. I take down the drive a bit, give it more presence and more treble. I think this amp can be very flexible. Oh man! Come on, this is killer. This is killer right here. Gonna go into the mid switch. I love it. If you're in the jazz mode, you need more oomph. Some jazz, I don't know jazz. So let's go back. But you can see it's really intuitive how you get to the sounds. Of course, we want the rock because that's the fatness. This is a good amp. Come on, people. It's thick. By the way, you could play these sounds very soon once Yamaha, the big mommy of Line 6, is actually releasing their announced Bluetooth headphones with 3 milliseconds latency. The one reason why we cannot have Bluetooth on these devices and this sending Bluetooth directly to your headphones is latency. And apparently the super mega brilliant people in Hamamatsu figured it out. And now we're going to have rather pricey, but very good headphones with 3 milliseconds latency Bluetooth. I'm looking forward to checking that out. So you could very soon play this stuff wirelessly. These sounds are fantastic. Holy fuckola! There's more! What the crap? That might possibly be the best amp in the freaking Helix. I'm experiencing it for the first time right now, and I'm sorry. The Helix always felt like it's functional, it's convenient, loads of options. But the fun was a little bit missing. The fun's now in the Helix. They put the fun in the Helix. That one amp can do a million things. And we're back to... But boy, is it good. Holy shitballs. I'm sorry. I'm impressed. Haven't even checked out the other amp yet, which is the Elmsley, which is a Line 6 design. So let's check out the Elmsley. Same speaker though. There we go. That's the negative feedback parameter. It feels like it's filtering out the mids by phase cancellation. Something like this. Fact is, less and more mids. They're smoking new shit at Line 6 and it's good. This is fun. This is fun. Let's stick with this and go to new cabs. Where are they? So we already checked out the Bluebell. We're gonna go to the 112 Open Cream, which sounds probably like an open cream. 112 Open Cream. That's what we're looking for. Here we go. There we go. Much fatter. 112 Open Cast. Capture from a custom 112 open back cabinet EVM. Who gives a crap? Open Cast. It's right there. I do like the cream more. The open cast sounds like it's got less gain, but that can't possibly be. Silver Bell is a 212. So we're going to go to 212, Blue Bell, Silver Bell. There we go. Sounds kind of the same. There's another on the Match V30. More mid. I love it. It's all not metal. I mean, metal's fun. But this is good mid-heavy shit that you can get in a mix, and it just creams up your music. Match G25 is based on a Match with DC30 custom, whatever. I don't really care what it's based on, as long as it sounds good. And of course, each one comes with a shit ton of mics. I mean, we can't go through this all. It's impossible. Let's stay on the... Where are we now? On the Match 25, and let's check out the mics. Damn, this sounds good! So, yeah, loads of variations with more dull with the ribbons, more brightness with the condensers, and the classic 57 sound. And I'm pretty sure if you go to dual, you can actually probably have two different mics. I'm going to assume... Oh, yes, you can. Wait. Here we go. Yeah, now it's now a 57. That makes a lot of sense. I did have it on dual the whole time and had the cream back in there at the same time, which means we're gonna do this again. Ha! But how good did it sound? That's how you get that sound. Put the cream back in there with those cabs. Come on. We're gonna go quickly check out those cabs again for fun. Yep. Open cast. Next is the Silver Bell. very high mids, peaky. They all have their little kind of great thing that they do without being too much. I hate most caps that are here, and I have to say that I like what I'm hearing. They all work. I would each one of them. I would just use in the mix without thinking it's too much low end, too much top end, not enough in the mids. It just works. Sorry, I messed up there with the double caps, but come on, you heard good sounds and you know how to get them now. And then the greenback 412, greenback 20. That one I don't like, but it's also with a ribbon. Nah. So if we go back to Match G25 and we put my greenback 412 back in, that's a freaking sound, folks. Holy crap, hola. Let's look at new effects before we go to bass. There really is only two. There's a fuzz. So we're actually going to go back to the Grammatico. Grammatico. Too many amps in here. It is interestingly not with the Grammatico. It is below. There we go. Grammatico is below. And we're going to add the Dark Dove fuzz. Now that's obviously a muff. Come on, Dove fuzz. I don't know where that's coming from. It's a big muff and it works. That's a beautiful singy tone in there. If you want the Santana, it's there. And the other one is the, I'm picky about rotaries. Let's see, the triple rotary stereo only inspired by the Yamaha RA200 rotary speaker. They can actually say that because, big mommies watching Yamaha. Pink Floyd's David Gilmour apparently played one of those. And that should be in modulation. So we're gonna, let's see if we actually have enough processing power for that. Stereo. And it is the triple rotary. Where will we find that? Well, we can't. So let me do some things here. So if I sacrifice one of the caps, we're good. Nice control there. So we got slower fast speed, which very clearly you can use a foot switch to control. Massive control. On first glance, I would have to play with it a bit more. It doesn't blow me away as the best rotary I've heard, but most certainly not the shittiest ones. I have had modulation pedals and modulation algorithms with Leslie/rotary speakers that were so shit that they sounded like a bad chorus. They really didn't, do it for me. And this sounds like a rotary speaker. I have heard better, but I've heard a lot worse, okay? That being said, bass. Anyway, I now dialed in the new Agua Sledge amp based on an Aguilar with a 112, the 112 Epicenter, which is the new cab. So there's a new 112 cab and a new 412 cab based on an AMPETE, which is totally fine because, Mama Yamaha bought those people as well. So AMPETE is now them. Gain, drive, bass, middle, treble, master, mid frequency. I've got this beautiful Marco bass here and passive. Oh my god, coming from the guitar. Adds a bit of 2B kind of drive for it to cut through, maybe with a pick. That's rock, that's cool, it's not too fat, I love the balance. go to the other cab, which is the AMPETE Pro 410. Also, tons of mics. I mean, the long list that we had before, let's not go there. Come on, people. Those are pretty damn sweet bass sounds with a little bit of drive. I like it. For a live situation, most certainly. For a recording, I usually mix in some of that grit with a Marshall plugin. I wouldn't have to do that. Oftentimes, bass CDI sounds I find way too mid-staffed or bass heavy. This is good shit. I have got to say, I know that the last update 3.5 was the big one with the dual cabs and being able to move shit around in the software. Of course, all these updates are also available for Helix native. Get it now. But in terms of quality and making sure everything they added is ridiculous, I think this is the update. I mean, I know not for the metalheads because it's a Grammatico and an Elmsley, but rock and fucking roll, people. That Grammatico is ridiculous. The Elmsley is good. All the cabs are beautifully voiced. I have to say, I am proud of line 6, which is, I mean, why would they care? But there's no filler, no stupid shit that you just don't need. This is meat and potatoes sounds for the working musicians. 1 bass amp, 2 cabs. You know what? Fucking rocks. And the guitar stuff does work. If you need the Santana fuzz, it's right there. You need a rotary speaker, it's there. Does it blow me away? No. That's the one thing. That's the one thing that's not brilliant. The 2 amps, holy crap. No, it's not a Diesel, Rev, Mesa Boogie, and all the big names you want. But the sounds are so much fun. And yes, they said, can you make an update video? We'll pay you for that. They do not pay me for my opinion. They never can. If you believe that, okay, go away, piss off. Because really, then you don't know my channel. But this is good. I actually had more fun playing these Helix sounds than I've ever had fun with the Helix before. It's a great tool, but now it's more than a tool. Now it's an instrument. I'm not shitting you. That's my opinion, believe it or not. And you know what? I'm not even selling you something because you probably have Helix. It's free. Go grab it now. I would say links below. No, go to the Helix updated. Thanks, Yamaha. Thanks, Peter. You guys are awesome. Links. No links below. Go away now. Animals at the end.